Well, once again, I want to thank everyone tonight. We had to kind of change things. Originally, it was going to be outside, but looks like rain is coming in. So it's a fast tweak, and I appreciate everyone working with the guidance. I know tomorrow night at midnight, which I think we're all hoping for, the guidelines go away, but I appreciate you working with us and making it work. All right, we are going to start off with the processional. And let me get the music going.
I've always been a rolling stone with a reckless streak. Yeah, the grass never gets too grown underneath my feet. City lights, southern stars, no such thing as gone too far. I'm running wide open. I was born with my feet in motion. Since I met you, I swear I could be happy anywhere. Any mapped out location, you're always my destination. You're the only thing that I'm chained to. I could be happy anywhere. I could be happy anywhere with you. Yeah, the beauty of the northern lights in my mind is fading. The blue sky over Telluride next to you's kind of overrated. The winding road, let it twist. My home's wherever your heart is. I'm running wide open. I was born with my feet in motion. Since I met you, I swear I could be happy anywhere. Any mapped out location, you're always my destination. You're the only thing that I'm chained to. I could be happy anywhere. I could be happy anywhere with you.
Thank you, everybody. Could I have Aiden Stewart come up and do the Pledge of Allegiance, please?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, in liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Aiden. Good evening, everybody. I'd like to welcome students, parents, staffs, relatives, friends, community members of Middletown Springs Elementary School for our sixth grade celebration. It definitely feels good to be back in person after the virtual. It worked fine last year, but by far, having everyone in here and having the students together, it makes it so much nicer. This is a special moment for our students in a normal year, but it certainly has not been a normal year. We have all worked together to provide a positive learning experience, considering all the coronavirus guidelines, especially social distancing and mask requirements. Do you ever want to hear again, please put on your mask? Do you ever want to hear, keep apart, you're less than 6 feet? I'm with you. And I know it's been a tough year, actually, for all of us. But we've made it work. And I'm very proud of it. We're one of the only schools, I know in the SU, that we're kind of like winner, chicken dinner. We did not have a coronavirus come into the school. So I thank the community and everyone to make this so successful. We're nearing the end tomorrow night at 12 o'clock, but who is counting? Certainly you're the second sixth grade class that's been impacted by coronavirus, by loss of a number of different things, between sports, extracurricular, the Washington trip, which to me is one of the biggest things that we have done as a community. And, it definitely is a loss, but hopefully there will be something else coming up for you. And I know it's been a difficult year, but the light is at the end of the tunnel. So I'd like to spend a few minutes talking about the core values, expectations of Middletown Springs. First core value, student. First core value. We take care of, we respect ourselves. We respect others. And we respect school property. And I want to say I've been here for 10 years, and I think 9 years ago that the students developed this, and we still have it after 9 years. But I want to take those core values and just tweak it just a little bit. And I think it really kind of applies where we are as a school and as we are as people and as a community. So first, I'd like to think about taking care of yourself. We've almost finished up a year and a half of dealing with viruses and the changes we had to make in our lives and learning. This has not been easy for any of us. The staff at Middletown Springs, I have to say, they make it look easy, but we've all worked very hard and made a lot of changes. You guys have made a lot of changes to make it work, so kudos to you. As you move to your new school, I'd like to have you keep this in mind of taking care of yourself. You're going to a bigger school, other than the small community of Middletown Springs, which is great, but you're definitely going to bigger schools wherever you go. It'll be changes, but changes are good. So I'd like to have you think about making sure that you're taking care of yourself. If you need help, if you get stressed, make sure you're reaching out. There are people within the school, wherever you go, they are there to support you. Actually, anyone in the school. That's our number one job of taking care of you. So don't hesitate to reach out. Once again, all the schools there are to support you. Taking care of others. Now, we've worked really hard here to create a wonderful, supportive community. And we're here to support each other through the difficult times and the good times. I hope you'll carry this MSES value to wherever you go. And be reflective on how you take care of your peers and other people that you interact with in your new schools. And especially the adults. You're going to be meeting a lot of different adults. Once again, they are there to support you, but support them too in recognizing they have a big job for you too. And their job is to make sure that you're successful in whatever path that you take. The last one I've tweaked is taking care of what you have. Certainly, it's mindful to be mindful of the resources that you have and the ones that you're presented with. Once again, it's not a secret the world resources are finite, and think about what's important to you. And as someone at my age, material possessions are not the most important things. It's your relationships that you have with the people that you care about. Another resource to take care of are those personal supports, friends, families, community members, organizations, and any group that helps to support you. And make sure that you're supporting them in times like these. As we celebrate our time at Middletown Elementary School, I ask you to take this opportunity to dedicate yourself to making the world around you a little bit better. And once again, thanking you all for joining us for this wonderful celebration. Now I'd like to introduce Mrs. Lerner, who will come up and say a few words.
All right. I just want to first start off. That was beautiful. And those are all great things to keep in mind when you guys are moving forward. So that was great. Okay, so sixth graders, family members, and Middletown Springs Elementary teachers and staff. We are here today to celebrate 6 very talented sixth graders: Mattia Wilder-Barrett, Creed Reed, David Robinson, Wyatt Tarbell, Hunter Kent, and Bailey Heyer. I've always been so impressed with the wide variety of skills, interests, knowledge, and experiences that you each bring to the table. You've shown over the years that when you put in your all, and you work together. The combination of your efforts created an impressive learning community. When I look back to those moments, I see you guys doing great things in the future. This year was tough, but you guys made it. As you take this time to reflect on the last 4 to 9 years, I hope you realize just how far you guys have come. So congratulations to all of you, and good luck in the coming years ahead.
So the next part, by far, is one of my favorite things of being a principal at Middletown Springs. And this is the student speakers' reflections upon their time at Middletown Springs. And I don't know if the sixth graders know this time, but I actually have some of their friends, lower grade classmen, who have done a little speech about them before they give their reflective speech. So first, I'd like to start off with Ida May, who will be speaking to Bailey Heyer.
Bailey is an amazing person. The personality she brought to this school is outstanding. She is super nice and caring and will always be there for you. Also, I have never seen her in a bad mood, and that always puts a smile on my face. Bailey is not only caring, but she is also empathetic. She is always there for her friends and really listens to them when they need her. This spring we did Up for Learning, and Bailey was one of the helpers. She helped with organizing games and explaining questions that we had. This position requires a lot of responsibility and a great volunteer. Bailey did a great job at her many positions in the student council. She will be missed by everyone at the school. I wish her lots of luck in the future, and her new school will be lucky to have her. Congratulations, Bailey.
All right, Bailey, come on up. Is this high enough?
Yes. Hello, if you don't already know me, I'm Bailey. I truly didn't know how fast 9 years could go by, but yet here we are graduating. Even though graduation is a scary time in everyone's life, I'm beyond glad that I get to graduate with my best friends. To reminisce on the time we spent together, I want to talk about a few little memories and things that I love about MSES. First off, I would like to thank the people in my life that play an important role throughout the 9 years I have been here. I would like to thank my mom, dad, sister, my Mimi and Papa, Mimi and Chip, and my cousins, aunts, and uncles for always being there for me when I need their support and help. Next, I would like to thank all the teachers and counselors in MSES for making each year the best that it could be and more. Specifically, I would like to thank Miss Lisa and Miss Rossa. Miss Lisa for managing to make a delicious meal for us every single day without fail, and for always being there for me whenever I have a bad day. I'll miss our conversations during snack pickup and in the lunch line. Miss Rosso, I would like to thank you for working diligently every day, even while being a part-time school nurse. Words cannot describe how grateful we are to have you as an administrator. Wonder Woman. I appreciate you both so much. A big thing that I'll miss about MSES is having kids decide what they want to learn about. I remember in 4th grade, Miss McConville introduced us to this thing called personalized learning projects, when the kids got to make projects on what they want to learn depending on their interests. Every time I finished a project, I would always come out of it feeling more educated in what I was interested in and wanting to spread that knowledge that I learned onto the next person. My favorite PLP is the most recent one that I did. I learned about what it's like to be a pre-K teacher. It helped me take a peek into my future career. Everybody at MSES is definitely very lucky that we got to experience student-chosen learning, and I definitely hope that in the future we will get to do more of it. I would like to say a big thank you to my fellow classmates, Mattia, Creed, Wyatt, David, and Hunter, and Posse, aka the funniest people I know. On every bad day, they seem to make it better. Some of my favorite memories were on the swings, whether it was jumping off them or just talking on them. I remember one time Wyatt jumped off the swings so high he went above the beam. If you're wondering, the teachers were not very happy with our shenanigans that day. I'm going to miss our snack time conversations and laughs, our inside jokes, and our fun adventures. Even though I'm very sad to leave the school and all the people here, I am also very excited to start a new chapter of my life and all the new people that come with it. To conclude the speech with a bang, I have a quote from Dr. Holly from my favorite TV show, Dance Moms, to describe my time with this class. Was it perfect? No, I think everyone made a mistake. Was it seamless? Was it flawless? Nope. It wasn't any of those things, but it sure was entertaining. Thank you.
Next, we have Emma Haley for Hunter Kent.
Tonight I will be talking about our 6th grader, Hunter Kent. What he brought to the school was his awesome personality, his hard-working attitude, the way he cares for his younger kindergarten sister, and most of all, how he is kind to all his classmates and teachers. Hunter is a hard worker, and even if a situation is hard for him, he will do his best. He has many good friends and is always willing to help them and others. For 4 or more years I have played sports with Hunter, and when he made a commitment, he stuck to it. Hunter was a great basketball player. The coaches were always glad to have him on their teams. Hunter is a daring, adventurous, and caring person. He loves to be outdoors with his animals. He's a great dirt biker. You should see him fly. Of course, he got some injuries, but he was tough and healed quickly. He was never afraid to get back up and try again. I have known Hunter for 8 years in all. He may be leaving MSCS, but his friends and teachers will never forget him. Someone that fun and awesome can't be forgotten. Good luck in middle school, and I hope you make many new friends, but don't forget about us. We all hope you visit. Good luck and enjoy your new school.
And Hunter Kent.
Hello, my name is Hunter Kent. I'm a 6th grade graduate of Middletown Springs Elementary School. This is a great school, a lot of good memories, like when we got to go sledding down the big hill, when we could go biking through the woods, when we got to the river. I would like to thank Mr. Beal for getting his bus driving license so he could go on field trips, and for helping me through the hard times. I am very ready to move on to my new school. Thank you.
So Aiden is going to be talking for Creed Reed.
Creed is one of my best friends. We did lots of fun things together through the years. Creed and I both enjoyed being outside, hunting, and farm animals. We also enjoyed playing with his brothers Gunner and Paxton. Creed is a very funny person. His jokes could make you laugh like never before. I remember laughing at his jokes so much because they were so funny. We didn't immediately become friends. It took a little bit for Creed to get used to me, but after a while we became friends. Sometimes we got into arguments, but we always came back to being friends after. But sometimes that's just what happens with friends. Creed brought happiness and joy to this school. I would like to wish him luck on his journeys through the years. Thank you, Creed, for all the happiness you brought, happiness and joy you brought to this school.
And now, Creed.
Hi, my name is Creed. I have had a couple great teachers here at Middletown Springs Elementary. I would like to thank Mr. Carlson and Mrs. Hook for a couple great years of education. This school is always upgrading and getting more outdoor activities. This school will forever be in my heart. Thank you for 4 years of education. Mr. Beal, the principal, is the best principal I have had in my life. The best years that I would like to reflect on are 5th and 6th grade. 5th was special because we were the first class that the new teacher, Mrs. Hook, had in this school, and I had a best friend named Tyler. He was the best. I have seen him once since the end of my 5th grade year because he was in 6th grade that year. The 6th grade year was a good year, but it was not the best. We had a lot of fun things to do this year, and sledding was one of my favorites. One of my friends this year was Hunter. He is going to the same middle school I am along with Bailey. She is also one of my best friends. I would like to thank all of my friends for being there for me all year.
Next is Levi Lamson here. Are you doing? Natalia, are you doing Levi? Excellent. Up or down? Oh, by the way, David Robinson.
Today I'm here to talk about David Robinson. Levi Lamson has wrote the speech, but I am here to share it with him because he wasn't here to say.
Take your mask off and stuff.
David has brought so many happy memories, and I haven't known him all that well. I know a couple of his great friends, and they're very kind and very nice. He's a nice man, and he's great at playing soccer and basketball. He's always make people laugh, and he's very energetic. I'm so grateful, and I'm so grateful for him being here and being there for people when they were going through hard times. Today I wasn't able to talk all the things I wanted to say about David, but David is a great guy, and I wish to give him great luck in his future years.
And next, David. Take it out or
Can I take a look?
Yeah, definitely.
Hello, my name is David Robinson, and I go to Middletown Springs Elementary School. I have had a nice time here. Although I usually don't like school, these last couple weeks have been enjoyable. I'd like to thank my family and friends for helping me throughout my time here, and my teachers for pushing me to be better. I would like to thank my principal because he is very nice and lets us go on field trips and have our own bikes that we can use for free. A memory that I will remember of my time here is when the ice cream truck came in 4th grade. It was very fun, and I ate ice cream with all of my friends and hung out. Overall, this year has been a roller coaster. I've learned a lot of new things, and I'm ready for the next year in my life. Thank you.
And next we have Wyatt Tarbell, and Wyatt, guess who's going to be doing yours? Natalia, come on up. No, it's very good.
Today, I will be talking about Wyatt Tarbell and what he has brought to the school. Wyatt is an outgoing, fun, adventurous, kind, and caring person. He has brought so much to the school, such as laughter, adventure, basket, schools, trouble, and so much more. He's a great older brother, and our family is lucky to have him. He loves to trap and is very good at it. He also likes basketball, soccer, mountain bikes, dirt bikes, and four-wheelers. He has also kept his teachers busy. He hopes to get his hunter license soon so that he can hunt. I will miss you next year, but don't worry. I'll try to my best to keep Mr. Beal as busy as you did. Good luck.
And Wyatt.
Hi, my name is Wyatt. I've been at this school for 9 years. I would not have made it this far in school without all the teachers and family that have helped me. I don't like to admit it, but I've learned a lot here. I've learned my ABCs and how to read and write and how to do math and much more. Thank you to everyone that has helped me. Thank you. Goodbye.
Next, we have Mattia Wilder Barrett, and Riley Mars couldn't make it tonight, so I am going to read it for her. Mattia has been my best friend at Middletown Springs Elementary School. I have enjoyed spending time with her at after-school program over the years. We've also spent a lot of time together at recess. I have enjoyed drawing anime with her. I hope we'll be able to see each other next year. Riley. And Mattia, come on up. You're okay. Would you like me to read your speech for you in this case? I'd encourage you to come up, but if it, I know you can do it. You can do it. Bailey, do you want to help? Oh.
See, it's so short. You got this. You ready? Come here. Okay. We want to read it together. Come here. Ready? Oh, let me start for you. So I'll go to here. You start here. Okay, ready? Hi, I'm Mattia.
I've been here. I don't know if I've been here for 9 years, have I?
Yeah, you have. We've been here for 9 years. It's okay.
I've been here for 9 years, and I'm kind of scared to leave. I can't wait to go to restaurant school. I hope you all have a good year. I'm gonna miss you guys, and thanks for the rides to school, Mr. Beal.
So I like to think this is what makes Middletown Springs very special. And I loved all the speeches, but Wyatt, the fact that you actually admitted that you learned something, after all of trying to prove that not true, but so I take that as a reflection of how much you've grown as an individual. And once again, this is to everybody. So we have 3 awards. 2 are the same, and in the past we've done the Golden Paintbrush Award, and we have a brand new art teacher that came in at about December, and it's been one of the best things to come to Middletown Springs, Maria French, and we're going to be giving out 2 Golden Paintbrush Awards, and Ms. French will explain.
Hello, everybody. It is such a pleasure to be here. This school, Middletown, is a school full of artists, and 6th grade is no exception to that. When you're in preschool, it's easy to be an artist. Preschoolers, kindergartners, they just dive in like full body into art. But little by little, as you get older, it gets harder. And there's a lot more comparison and a lot more looking at your work and thinking, this isn't exactly, I'm not achieving what I can imagine, because you start to realize that. But there are a couple of students that I would like to recognize for continuing to maintain their style and dedication and focus, and for their skills in art. And so I'd like Mattia Wilder Barrett to stand up, please, and Hunter Kent. Anyone who knows Mattia knows that she draws all the time, and she has a whole cast of characters that she draws, and she has great skill at giving those a range of emotions, with just a few lines, a range of emotions from delight to disdain to
Shake your hand.
to and I really appreciate how those characters have made their way into every project that we've done this year. And I hope you keep drawing, Mattia.
That's what I'm going to do.
Wonderful. There you go. And Hunter puts his heart into his art. He has great skills and a really great sense of composition and design, and I see great potential for you to take your work even bigger. So Hunter, go big.
So I've been at Middletown Springs, hard to believe, 10 years, and I think it's time to do a principal award, and I would like to have this to be the start of the MSAS Wizards Award, and this is for the student who has most displayed the expectation values of Middletown Springs School. And it was a tough choice. Once again, we have such a wonderful school climate here, but I would like to give it to Bailey Heyer. All right. So we're at the spot. If I could have some help here, is Eric Montebron here? If not, Meredith Morgan, would you like to come join us up here? And actually, I'd like to introduce drawing a blank here, our assistant superintendent. Yeah, it's been a long day. So Lisa Madison, our assistant superintendent, former Wells Village principal, if you'd come up here just to represent the board, and love to have you up here. So I'm going to call your name, and if you could come up, and we'll do a handshake, and anybody would like to get a photo, we'll make sure we have enough time. So first, Creed Reed. Actually, you want to move out front? Actually, that'd be a little... Trying to work out the logistics here. So, next, Hunter Kent. Bailey Heyer. David Robinson. Wyatt Tarbell. And Mattia Wilder Barrett. All right. We're going to take a couple of minutes to get set up for the slideshow, which is probably, well, I guess it's probably a tie, my favorite two parts of the graduation. And we'll just take a second. We need to move the projector over. And before we go into that, I would like to say I have been here for 10 years, and I have to say I really, truly miss Clarence Haynes, and I thank him for everything that he has done for Middletown Spring School and our students, and he was a wonderful, I like to consider he was a friend besides chairman of the school board. Anyway, thank you. Okay. Former sixth graders at Middletown Spring School, are you ready?
No. Maybe. Sure.
So we do have cake, and please stay for it. And I think Miss Lisa left some cherries too. So come join us. The chance can stay right where they are for tomorrow. Thank you, everybody.